This is a production of the National Gas Company of Trinidad and Tobago Limited, at the forefront of sustainable energy.
I believe that the world is not made up of individual things, but rather one entire big pillar of energy. We are all part of the environment, and the environment is all a part of us. It is our duty and our responsibility to ensure that our practices as mankind sort of aligns. Whatever we do today will impact tomorrow. So it's up to us on if we want to have a positive or a negative impact on tomorrow. And we decide we want to have a positive. Every big movement starts with small steps. Closed Loop Caribbean is a consortium of organizations whose partners all recognize the opportunities to collaborate, especially where their business models all focus around circular models of production and consumption, as well as sustainability. These organizations have become leaders and specialists in their various fields, which are all centered around the environment and sustainability, as well as circularity. At present, we're focused on the creation of compost as well as land rehabilitation to prepare degraded lands for reforestation. These composts can essentially be fed back into soil, fed back into trees, that can be fed back into us. Now the thing is, organic waste, when broken down under these conditions, releases methane. Methane is one of the most known greenhouse gases and a significant contributor to climate change. So as much as we could reduce this and contribute this as local input for local products and services as much as possible, that's what we're trying to do. So the manner of production and consumption that I guess humankind is accustomed to, or has been accustomed to, is a linear manner of production and consumption. Now more than ever, there's a need to divert away from this linear method of production and consumption where it's focused on take, make, and waste of resources. So the idea of a circular model is that resources are repaired, reused, recycled, and upcycled into inputs for beneficial products and services. That's how we should be looking at our business models, especially going forward, especially if we want to be sustainable and have a solid future. So earlier this year, we would have done a pilot circular event in collaboration with the St. Mary's College alumni.
Ladies and gentlemen, Fred with the Saints!
So for their Fete with the Saints 2023, we actually circularized one of their food courts. So what this resulted in was the composting of compostable packaging and food waste, which resulted in the creation of 500 kilograms of soil. We also sent 100 kilograms of plastic to recycle, together with our recycling partners, Every Bottle Back. And we also sent 1,360 kilograms of glass back to recycle. Small steps to change are very important. Every big movement starts with small steps. And that's why we're actually inviting members of the public to get involved in reforestation from the comfort of your own homes, together with your families or in your community organizations. You can save the seeds from fruits that you're eating, package them in sandwich bags, label them, and drop them off at our offices at either Crystal Stream in Pitty Valley or Woodbrook. You can also collect trees from your backyard and drop them off to our offices as well, where they will be cared for and optimized at our installation sites for reforestation. You could also drop off plastic containers that have been hole punched, which will be upcycled and also diverted away from the landfill and used in the nursery for uppotting of plants. There's a great focus on the planting itself, which we do. However, we also focus on the before and the after the planting, because essentially when we have reforestation efforts that plant trees but don't maintain them after, we get lots of tree die-off. And essentially what's done is planting but not actual reforestation. Small steps to change are very important. We continue that cycle, we live our lives as sustainable as possible. Whatever we do today will impact tomorrow. So it's up to us on if we want to have a positive or a negative impact on tomorrow.
This is a production of the National Gas Company of Trinidad and Tobago Limited, at the forefront of sustainable energy.